Okay, I'm sure everybody has their own tried and true method of boiling eggs. This is mine, always works for me. Put the eggs in cold water. Turn the burner on high, or burners in this case. I'm doing a lot, 5 dozen actually. And a friend of mine goes by the name of Heavy. Says always add some salt to the water, and that helps separate the membrane from the egg itself. The membrane is that skin that's between the egg and the shell. So cold water, when it boils, cut the heat off, put a lid on it, and let it sit until it cools. That's the perfect, never failed me boiled eggs. Alright, these have not yet boiled. These have come to a good rolling boil, so I'm just going to put a lid on it, cut it off, leave it on the same burner. When it cools, they're done. I'll do the same with these. Simple as that. Okay, I've listed all the ingredients to make your pickled eggs with behind me. For every 3 dozen eggs that you're prepared to pickle, you need 4 cups of the white vinegar, 15 jalapenos, 5 habanero peppers, 4 cloves of garlic, an onion, mustard seed, you're going to crush that up, 1 tablespoon of curry powder, 2 tablespoons of the crushed dried red pepper, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, and then I put in it's a teaspoon of black pepper, and then 1 teaspoon of the black pepper corns also. And this is the salt that I use. I use the pickling salt because it just says plain salt, nothing added. If you don't know what the habanero peppers look like, these are them. You can also find them green. Everybody knows where garlic is. I got my Great Value Walmart vinegar. Here are the jalapenos I got. You can see that these are certainly some healthy ones here. And tomorrow I'll show you how to prepare everything, and we'll prepare the brine to pickle the eggs. Alright. Rocking out in the other room, back to the eggs. First you're going to boil them, then you're going to peel them. You're going to coarsely cut your peppers, onions, your garlic. You're going to place all the ingredients, except the eggs, in a pot. Cover it with the vinegar, and you're going to boil it for 1 to 2 hours. And warning, please, this does smell bad when it's boiling. Cook it outside if possible. By coarsely cut, I mean you're going to strain everything and end up with nothing but the liquid when you're done. So I just basically quartered the onions, I half the peppers, the garlic I will crush, maybe cut it in half. I have a very large pot, and I'm going to cook it outside. This is usually the pot that I deep fry the turkeys in, and I will cook it outside on the deck, and that will be where you see me next. Alright, I've coarsely cut all the ingredients. I am quadrupling my batch, so I have a lot more of everything, 4 times actually. I have it in the pot. I have my turkey cooker turned up, and it won't take but a few minutes for this to boil, and then I'll boil it 1.5 hours maybe. 2 at a slow boil. I gotta find the lid before it starts boiling, or else the neighbors will start to call. Alrighty, it's been 1.5 hours, closer to 2 hours, like 1 hour and 45 minutes. I'm going to cut off my gas. As you can see, it's boiled down quite a bit. I have this large strainer I'm going to scoop out all the big stuff with, put it in here, and then we'll go to a smaller strainer and just end up with a liquid. And then we'll put it over our eggs. I'll give you some more instructions. Bye. Alrighty, here is the vinegar brine solution we're going to use for pickling the eggs. I strained out everything that was solid, put it in this pot with some water. I'll drain that off as well and mix it in with the vinegar solution. Right now I'm going to take the vinegar solution, strain it through this little strainer into another pot, and then from there I'll transfer it into the vinegar jugs, and at that point I'll mix that in with it, and then we'll go to pickling the eggs. Here's the final product. This is I did 5 dozen eggs. I did enough brine for my friends. This is some leftover brine. They're simply going to warm it up, boil their eggs, and pour the hot brine over their eggs. After I strain the brine, just put your eggs in a jar, fill it about 3/4 of the way full with the brine, top it off with hot water, refrigerate, give the jar just a little spin like this, right? Wait 2 weeks, that's the hard part, before you eat them. And then to serve them, just take a slotted spoon to get them out. Some people will put Texas Pete on it. Some people just like celery salt. You might just like salt, pepper. You might just like them by themselves. They're delicious. I hope you enjoy them. And thank you for your attention.